Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you're all doing good. For today's video, I'm going to talk about these two MAC eyeshadow palettes, and I'm also going to create this simple look. So yes, if you're interested, keep on watching. So these two eyeshadow palettes are from their new range called Eyes on MAC. They've released 4 palettes with 9 eyeshadows and 2 palettes with 15 eyeshadows. I think 15 eyeshadows one is there from long time. These are the new ones. I've only bought 2 palettes. One is Burgundy Times and the other one is Amber Times. They've got 2 more with, one is with purple and one is with navies. Yes. They come in 9 eyeshadows in each palette, and the bigger ones are with 15 eyeshadows, and that is more expensive. This one costs around 3,100 and that one is about 10,000 bucks. Yes. So yeah, but you get lots of quantity in that. This one got 0.8 grams each. I mean, each eyeshadow is 0.8 grams, and the usual MAC eyeshadow, this one, it is like 1.3 grams. So in the bigger palette you get 1.3 grams quantity. In the States, they have launched these somewhere around March 2015, but here in India, we've got these in the last week or before week. I do not remember exactly, but these are available in the stores now. If you want, you can go and buy it. I'm not sure whether this is going to be a limited edition or this is going to add to their permanent line, because when I asked the makeup artist at the MAC store, she wasn't sure. She told me that they might add this to the permanent line, but for now this is going to be a limited edition. So yes, I'm not sure because they are not sure. So let me tell you why I got this eyeshadow palettes in the first place, because MAC eyeshadows are known for their good quality and huge variety of colors. So yes, I do not own lots of MAC eyeshadows. I've got like 10 or less than 10. Yeah, I think I've got 7 MAC eyeshadows. I don't own a lot of them. So I thought this would be a really good steal, because you know, this eyeshadow pot is about 1,000 bucks and the refill is kind of somewhere around 900. So yes, if you compare with that one, this one is really cheap, because 9 eyeshadows and 3,100 is somewhere around, you get an eyeshadow for 345 rupees. Here the only difference is the quantity. You get 1.3 grams in this one and you get 0.8 grams in this one. So the only difference is the quantity. All the texture and longevity and everything is same. Even though this is 0.8 grams, I'm sure I'm not gonna hit pan on this in my real life, because first thing is, I do not wear eyeshadows and stuff on a daily basis. Like, I don't wear eyeshadows every day unless I'm going out. And the other thing is, I keep all my MAC eyeshadows and some other expensive ones for the special occasions. So this is a really good investment for me. And also, if you are someone who is starting with the makeup and you want to buy some eyeshadows, go and buy these little palettes, because you know, the bigger ones are like 10,000 bucks and the small pot, this one costs for 1,000 bucks. So, and this one is for 3,000. There is a huge difference and you get 9 shades to play with. So yes, if you are starting with the makeup and if you want to try the new shades, go and buy this one. Don't think twice, because these are totally worth it. I mean, you don't feel like I've wasted my 3,000 bucks on this one. You don't get that feeling. These are totally worth it. These palettes are having most of the eyeshadows which are available in their permanent line, but some are reintroduced and some are completely new for these palettes. But these 2 eyeshadow palettes which I've got, they kind of have all the eyeshadows from their permanent line. If you want swatches of these palettes, go to my blog. There will be a link in the description box. You'll find some pictures over there. So I'm going to use this Burgundy Times palette to create this look. I'm going to take this rosy brown shade here and I'm going to apply it in the crease as a transition shade. This is more like a muted plummy mauve shade. For the lid, I'm going to take this one from here, this eyeshadow. This is called Antiqued. This one got lots of copper and bronze in it. This is more like a reddish bronzy eyeshadow. It looks totally beautiful on Indian skin tone. I'm just going to apply this all over the eyelid. I'm going back with the crease brush and I'm just blending these two eyeshadows. Now I'm going to take this rose gold eyeshadow. The shade name is Honey Lust, and I'm going to apply it just to the center of the eyelid. Just in the center. This one really catches the light beautifully. I've just lined my upper lash line and lower waterline with a black eyeliner, and for the lower lash line I'm going back with that lid shade, Antique, and I'm going to take that on a tiny brush and smudge over the lower lash line. And going back with the lid shade and just going to soften the edges. I'm just going to curl my lashes and apply some mascara, and then I'll be moving with the highlighter and stuff. Now I'm going to take this other palette and I'm going to use this shade called Rice Paper, this one. And I'm going to highlight my brow bone and inner corner with this one. This is like a perfect highlighting shade. This one got right amount of color and right amount of shine to it. I'm going to take this eyeshadow called Creative Copper, this one here, and I'm going to apply it on top of the rice paper, just in the inner corners, not on the brow bone, just to add a bit more of pop. If you're someone who travels a lot, this is kind of a perfect eyeshadow palette, like the perfect size, because if you compare with this powder foundation, look at this one, this is so compact, almost the similar size, so it is really easy to put it in your handbag and it doesn't occupy lots of space in your makeup bag. So this one is really good for traveling. The one thing I don't like about these palettes are they don't have a mirror or an applicator. So yes, you have to carry your mirror and brushes separately, which anyway everybody do. So coming to the Burgundy Times palette, this one is really good for the neutral eyeshadow lovers because this one got lots of neutral shades in it. You can make a beautiful day look, and yes, if you want to do a night look, you can totally do that. You got two of darker eyeshadows here, like a dark brown one here, and lots of good crease shades and a beautiful highlighting shade. This one, Rice Paper, it is a really good highlighting shade for especially Indian skin tone. And yes, you can go daytime look and a nighttime look. If you want to do a smokier look, you can totally do with this dark brown eyeshadow. Yes, this is a really good neutral eyeshadow palette. Coming to the Burgundy Times palette, I think this is a beautiful palette. In my opinion, everybody should own this palette. Come on, you can do lots of looks with this eyeshadow palette. You can go really simple daytime look with these two eyeshadows, or you can do a nighttime look with this one, or you want a really smoky look, you can definitely do that. You got some really dark shades, this one here and this one here. Or if you just want to wear a single eyeshadow, you can go with this one, and this one. They look totally beautiful. And this one make a really beautiful crease shade, like a transition one. Even this one is also really good for a transition shade. And yes, I think these eyeshadow palettes have a good mixture of matte eyeshadows, shimmery ones, and some satin finish ones. So you got a bit of everything in this eyeshadow palette. The only thing missing in this Burgundy Times eyeshadow palette is a good highlight shade. This one doesn't have any highlight shade. I think a highlighter would complete this eyeshadow palette. So these eyeshadows are totally similar with the permanent ones, like in terms of application, in terms of the texture and longevity. These are really good. These are totally similar with the permanent ones. You don't find any difference. So if you're someone who is new to the makeup and looking for a good quality of eyeshadows to play with within reasonable prices, go and buy these palettes. You'll totally love it. Or if you're someone like me who don't own lots of MAC eyeshadows but definitely love to add some to your stash, go and buy these little guys. They're totally worth it. They have got their own added benefits. These are really cheap if you compare with the bigger ones, and they're really travel friendly. So yes, I hope you enjoyed watching this video and find this helpful. If you like the video, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And yes, share this video with your family and friends. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.